ruined the fucking factor, my nigga. It did. It really did. Yeah, it ruined the factor of it all. He likes to roleplay as a victim. Got no words, man. Let's get into it, bro. Cause my shit ruined.
Personally, was turned on for a long time with the idea of going to Epstein Island. Obviously, not really.
My playback.
Sexual roleplay ideas for my lovely beginners. For those of you that don't know what roleplaying is, it's essentially when you and your man decide to like become Hollywood actors for a night and choose like an arousing scenario or event.
It doesn't have to be Hollywood actors. You can just be.
Is this a video on roleplay right now?
Yeah. You roleplay before?
It's like
You should try it.
I can't not laugh.
Now I ain't gotta laugh. I'm a goofy person when I do shit like that. Like, you know. Like I don't know. I like a female to be goofy as hell. When we fuck, I don't know. It just fun. It just like lighten the fucking mood up. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Like to be comfortable to do that with. Yes. Like I like just laugh. You know, it just make it fun. Just make it fun. You don't have to be so serious.
Yeah, well, this nigga's about to tell me. I already know this though. That's why I had to stop it.
Oh, you can make it serious, but like have it fun too. Try.
You always just ruin it, bro. You always ruin it.
I want to know how much you've done.
Slave?
Yeah.
Why would I do a slave?
Like I need somewhere to stay, massa, and you go like, I don't know.
Dude, what are you saying right now?
I don't know.
What are you saying right now?
And then you be
have
like,
you done this before?
No. Who's the nigga on the I Am Athlete podcast?
Buckle my shoe.
Oh yeah, that nigga's hilarious.
He's the one I saw talk about it. So now I ask people when they say they do roleplay, my first question is,
no, a slave? No, that's crazy. Come on now.
It's when you get to live out your wildest dreams. Except in this case, it's erotic fantasies. It can be pretty intense for a lot of people, but personally for me, I feel like it's a good way to spice up your sexual relationship with somebody that you trust. I've only explored this area of sex with somebody that I was like insanely in love with, but I can tell you right now that if you're getting bored of sex, or if things are just getting too repetitive, or if you're just excited to try new things, this is it. So
who's getting repetitive as fucking
at a board game shop, and he'd be like the security guard like by the freaking door, and then I would literally put like a box of Catan under my shirt, and I would like walk out like all secretively, and he'd be like, I can see the box, and he would like wave his little sensor, and then he would handcuff me, and then the rest is history, babe. Like I said, you can experiment.
I like that. That's a good what y'all right there.
Why did I wanted to watch this video?
Say I got
Hold on. Whoa.
That
W Riz.
Hell no.
Don't.
Hell no.
Getting too into
Yeah, I was getting too. I caught myself for a second.
Yeah.
I like that. That's a good one right there.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
With this one, it doesn't have to be like a long-term, full-on prison facility. Like you could do a cop car, you could do a jail, you could do, you know, like
hell no.
like there's a lot of different ways to go about this one. Okay, so this last one that I'm gonna tell you about definitely rubbed some people off the wrong way on TikTok. The last role-playing idea that I have is actually to take famous scandals from like shady people in pop culture. When I say scandals, I mean like affairs or like serial killers. And I don't mean it in a way that's like glorifying serial killers. Like I just mean like, you know how like TV shows
Like shit like man, like come here, bitch. Don't, like, and then you motherfucker dragging that motherfucker, but that shit. I ain't gonna lie, that shit like kind of funny. Honestly, like, ooh, right. Ooh, now that would be kind of bad. But you know the female though, but it's kind of fun and bad at the same time.
Like escape rooms.
I can see why.
Inspiration from like really
It's kind of fun and
like,
bad.
Make rooms or like make movies about like exploring that scary story and like adding some details here and there that's not really real. Or, like, whatever
If you
it
know,
is,
you
like,
know.
Just for like entertainment purposes and also like informative, you know. I personally was turned on for a long time with the idea of going to Epstein Island. Obviously not really.
I did not not expect it to go there.
No,
I thought
bro.
you could say Jeffrey Dahmer or some
No.
shit.
Yeah, you keep this shit in the tuck, boy.
Keep this bitch in the tuck.
Oh my god. Oh man. Bro, do you know how sick you had to be? For those who don't know, they used to just fly out people there and just some of the most sexual degenerate things used to happen to these women, bro. And for him to be like, oh man, I wish
Not
that
just
was
women.
Oh yeah, it was anybody, any and everyone. Didn't even know it. They just popped up and it was just like, oh yeah, you're here now. So for him to be like, I wish that was me. I mean, I actually got turned on by the thought of me. Like, imagine niggas just walking around Hollywood just waiting for his invitation.
Because you gotta think about, like, why does that get you horny?
That's what you really have to. You have to
Why
contemplate
does
that.
that get you horny?
Cause he
But,
weird
like,
as hell.
In a imaginary like role playing scenario with someone that I love and trust, I used to be turned on by the idea of going to Epstein's Island and having like him, Epstein, but like in reality it's the guy that I'm seeing, tell me to give him a massage and have me be a younger person and like
Bro,
I ain't gonna lie, this is wild.
This nigga's going to details, bro. You gotta go, dog. You gotta get out of here, bro. You have to get out of here.
And now
bro.
all his ex-partners now look like menaces.
Yeah, facts.
Because now I know that they did that.
Why can't it just be a nigga who just getting a massage? Why does it have to be specifically Juan Epstein? I also want to know, like, what's the detail? How far is he going?
get banged. Like I've always dreamt of that. Like it's just a thing that kind of like gave me an idea when I was watching his documentary. Like, oh, I would love to go to like a rich person's house.
Oh, bro, no. Why is that pissing me off? Like, it's okay. It's not pissing me off. It's just the thing of it. Like, why does it just have to shut off? My PC had to shut off during that time. But like, it was a good part of the stream. It was a good part of the stream.
Have sex with him. Like, who wouldn't want that? I mentioned this because that was a documentary that I watched.
What? Who wouldn't want it?
I ain't sure. It happens a lot.
I think the niggas who were forced to do it. I think those are the first about the niggas who wouldn't want it because they got forced to do it.
I don't think this is real. Am I dreaming still?
I don't know,
Bro,
bro.
this nigga's really talking like...
This nigga's insane.
There's no way he...
This guy is
This nigga
insane.
watched this documentary on a demented fucking thought.
Who wouldn't want that?
That's insane.
Who wouldn't want that?
No, that's like... I'm not gonna lie.
He needs,
Check him into the ward, bro.
you need therapy, bro.
This
Well,
nigga,
no, yeah,
no,
the ward,
not
the
a
ward.
yeah,
But
ward.
what
We're past
Yeah,
therapy.
you need to pass some psych evals before we let you loose again. Chick.
I always wonder, man, you got to be in love with somebody to even like
No, it's
bring
not.
this by them.
No.
You have to.
We've all been in love, and we haven't. This is not a matter of love. Love doesn't green light this.
You've been in
mental
love. No.
illness.
What I'm saying is, for him to think this way, and then for him to ask his partner, like, you know what I really want to do today? Because I would never feel comfortable even.
No.
If I was ever at this point,
No.
the amount of trust and love I would have to have with somebody to sit there and tell them like, I want to be Juan Epstein.
I don't think that's true because he's telling the world, and it's not like he trusts everybody that's gonna watch this video. He's telling
that
everybody
is
about this
true.
degenerate fantasy. So it's not a matter of trust or love at all. It's just this nigga is so. You know what it is?
with
You know
us,
what the crazy part is?
What?
Is he looks young. So it's not like he had 80 years of sex, and at 82 is like,
Yeah.
well, that'd be crazy if he started at 2. At 100 is like, oh, like I'm getting bored of this.
Yeah.
activity. Like he looks like he's probably 28, 29, 30, like you. 30.
Shit, no,
And
that'd be like
it's
24.
No, not even close. Problem is, if he's
30
now, bro,
30
in
is
like
pushing it
20
hard, nigga.
years,
That is true.
I
Because
don't know, and this is the beginner shit.
yes.
Yo,
Because I'm gonna tell you right now, chat. Sex is not so boring that I
Chat.
have to
it can't.
pretend to be.
But even when he said like if you're already bored of sex, I'm like, how is that possible? Like, don't you have to be with someone for a while before you feel that?
You getting bored with sex after like 6 months, like after the 1 year anniversary, like, you know, we really need to start spicing things
At
up.
the age of 22,
Yeah, we need to start spicing things up.
you
a
can
little
spice
bit.
things up.
That's
All
not
right.
being bored. That's just like that's just who you are. That's not being bored.
In 2019, and I told him like the day after, like, hey, can we do a role play with this? And he agreed with no hesitation, and he, pretended to be Mr. Epstein, and I'd be like a 17-year-old boy from Thailand or something. And we would do the whole thing. Like he would fly me out to a private island, and I would get the oils and start massaging him, and I would ask him questions like, "Do you like that, Mr. Epstein?"
First of
I
all,
haven't been able to
Why does it have to be a 17-year-old? Like, that's the main part I'm getting the fuck out of this whole situation.
Someone that I trust, as you know, because it's been a while since I saw him, but I recently watched the Jeffrey Dahmer series on Netflix a few months ago, and I was really inspired. Obviously, it was weird.
This nigga is literally, this nigga's fulfilling his sexual fantasies through Netflix documentaries right now.
Come on,
Come
bro.
on, bro.
Come on.
Come on.
Yeah, bro. It's not enough that it was a minor. It's not enough
Right.
that it was forced. Now you're about to fantasize about a serial killer. Like, come on, bro.
If he ever gets a hold of those nature documentaries.
Yeah, you're right. You know you're right. I mean, you're right. I mean, this is already like the bottom of the barrel of human existence already anyway. And you're like, bro, there's not a time in which I was watching or being informed with any of these things and my dick got aroused. Like, just imagine that's what happened with him, bro.
Yeah.
He's learning about like some of the most degenerate human beings in the past 30, 40 years, and this nigga's penis is getting hard, bro. He's weird, bro. This guy's weird, bro.
Nah, that's
That
not
PP
weird.
getting hard.
We're same end of the century, man.
That motherfucker got rock solid
Like, the
over
situation
some
was
shit like that.
absolutely terrifying, and I don't ever want to be like decapitated and like killed and stuff. But at the same time,
Want
I would
to
be lying if I
buckle
said that
my
the show
shoe.
didn't kind of give me ideas or like turn me on in any way. Because first of all, Kevin Peters
Bro,
playing Jeffrey
people keep
Dahmer,
saying
sexy,
this.
and also the idea of like getting roofied by someone that I think is cute. Not really sexy, but like in my mind, it's sexy. You know, it's funny because I actually
Like, what?
Nigga, you all weird, bro. Shut the fuck up.
Like, no funny shit. Like,
Bro, what in the fuck is this nigga talking about, bro?
this nigga loves the lack of consent. It
Facts.
turns him on.
Yeah, yes, that's actually literally what it is. The lack of consent turns this man on. And again, it's not even from
He's the one.
he's the
being
one
taken.
who's been taken. Yeah.
posted like a photo of me watching the show onto my Instagram, and the guy that I used to roleplay with, like, he swiped up and commented, and he was like, "Oh, what do I feel like while you're watching this? Like, you would turn to your friend and say, not gonna lie, I would let him roofie me." And it was so funny and so true, because I would let someone hot roofie me in a roleplay setting, not actually. But yeah, like, don't let people tell you that it's crazy and like makes you a bad person if you think these things, because it's important to let our imaginations like run free. And
You can't normalize. Some things need to be like weird. That's
Yes.
weird.
That's weird.
And
That's
the
weird.
extreme of whatever the most.
Right. Like, what would that feel like? Cause, so you get roofied, right? Ain't you like, you go under, right? Like, you go under. Like, you feel sleepy as a bitch, and you just go under. You're not just like you smoking, right? You smoking, you high as hell, but you still can function, but you just fucking just there. You know what I mean? It's not like that. Like, you are going to sleep, most likely. I think you can go to sleep on weed if it's strong enough.
Range that's sick, whatever you want
Which
to
I
call
have
it.
before,
Let's
which
not
is
normalize
woo.
that, bro. And if I'm king shaming, that's what it is. Some people need
That
to
shit
shame,
right
though,
there.
That ass.
Like,
I genuinely, so they don't say this shit on public.
and also just try not to do that too. Like, I guess if that's your life and both of y'all niggas like that, and both of y'all is like, okay, bro, like whatever, you're not hurting nobody.
But you have to be. I think he doesn't want people to shame him, so he can feel more emboldened to say this, so I can find out more people like
Bro,
myself.
if he gets more emboldened, I'm very fearful of what he's gonna say next, bro.
Right.
What's the next fantasy that he doesn't want to let us in on?
Because there's things that he's done that he has not told nobody.
100%.
You might as well say, man, just you've been a slave.
One,
He's
two,
fucked a dead body probably, like in roleplay. Not
buckle
really
my
dead.
shoe. What?
He would be the dead body.
100%.
Yo, man, let us know your thoughts in the comment section below. What is
Weird. That's all I gotta say. Is weird, weird, more weird, weirder than me, weirder than just weird. Nigga, weird, weird.